We're back with another snuff review. So I'm going to be doing today Tabik, and apparently Queen's Extra Strong is supposed to be the same thing, but we will put that to the test now. Not really a fair test since this tin of Queen's Extra Strong is rather old. Also, I'm going to put, for my own knowledge, I have best SP here and SP Extra from Tabik to see what kind of differences we pick up on. So I thought that I did a review of this at one time. Maybe it was one of those times that I was doing the live reviews, and I guess they didn't come out so good quality, so maybe I didn't publish it. Okay, so let's see. Tabik is an SP. So you can see the reviews from Puff and Snuff just did one. That's what prompted me to do this. And there's also, I think, In a Pinch did one, or he has one coming. And everybody's done one with Tabik. This is Snuff and McPhee was, I think he said, his favorite. So, favorite non. For some reason, this is really junky. Okay, so Tabik is an SP with a lot of bergamot, no N, and the T at the end is not silent. So this is the Queen's Extra Strong, which is supposed to be the same thing. A lot of the Earl Grey type flavors are in there. A little bit of sweetness, something floral. Tabik, which I didn't tap down enough and lost quite a bit of it. No, I don't get the same. Now it could be because the one tin is older than the other. You're more of a sweeter floral from the Queen's Extra Strong. Tabik is more citrusy. Again, it could be because this is the Queen's Extra Strong is an older tin. Let's get into the best SP too and see how he compares to them. Now, I'm not such a. I really like Earl Grey tea, but I have. This is a newer tin. You can tell the difference between the new tins and the old tins. The old tins have the green band around them. The new tins don't anymore. And also, the background is a little bit less yellow. Video's really junky quality today. Don't know why. This is much sweeter. The best SV is much sweeter. Tabik is more citrusy. Queen's Extra Strong is more. I feel it's closer to the best SP. Now this could just be saying that my nose knows nothing. So let's get into the SP Extra for something completely different. Should be. Yeah, that is different. Okay, this one is a clear difference between the other ones. Much more citrusy, bright. Much more of a bright smell to the SP Extra from Tabik. I think I probably compared them when I did the SP Extra review. Okay. Now, since this is a Tabik review, Tabik is going to be the one that's getting in the nose. This one afterwards, it smells much sweeter, almost chocolatey. Now, I definitely get a different smell, almost vinegary from the Queen's Extra Strong. We're getting close back up. best SP also gets back in the bag. And while I'm closing these back up, I'm going to say that one of my reservations about SPs is I have this sort of sensitivity to citrus fruits. So I really never eat oranges because peeling them makes my hands break out. It's not like a breakout, kind of gets scaly and itchy, and the camera's really off today. I don't know what's going on. And so I have a screwdriver today. I can't find my spoons, and here I've already spilled some out. You can see this is decently dry. Fine. Not really super fine, but can be difficult enough if you're not used to it. And the Tokes, not the Tokes, the Wilsons have more of a, I want to call it a manual grind to it. The Tokes have more of a, I want to say synthetic, more of a process feel to them. What is going on with the camera today? Okay, let's get some of this in those. Enough talking about that. Oh, well, I didn't really say what's in the bergamot. Something floral in there. I'm not really good picking up florals. Maybe it's a little bit of rose. Nah, that's best left for Snuff. Anybody McFigle can tell you exactly what's in there. Can reverse engineer the stuff for us. So, just had some chips, so my hands are a little bit greasy. And I broke the snuff spoon that I had. Okay, well, going for a pinch anyway. I want you to tell me in the comments, see that there's the little bit of, I guess, stain that gets on your fingers from taking the pinch. There's a pinch that's between the fingers, and then there's this stain. Do you wipe that back off into the tin? I've seen Lisa say you should wipe it off back into the tin, but I'm kind of sensitive to those type of things. So once I've touched it with my hands, which I already don't like doing, I don't want it going back in the tin. So fine, let's get this in those. I should have primed my nose first. Very citrusy. That Earl Grey tea smell. Ooh, what a waste, what a waste. Spilled so much. Citrusy, but a dark, not bright. If you, I hope you understand what I mean. Citrusy, like a lemon lime soda, I would say is bright. This is dark, like say the Earl Grey tea. So I'm getting a burn, but it's not exactly the same burn that I would get from, that I feel from the nicotine. I think it's the irritation that I get from citrus fruits. There's definitely something floral in there. And I am getting some nicotine from this right now. And just received some not good news. Actually, I will leave that privately for me. And I will stop trying to spill this. See, I haven't really gotten myself to be as much of a fan as the SPs, even though I really like Earl Grey tea. And I drink a lot of it. even here they have, I don't know if you have it in wherever you live, but they have also make Earl Grey, green tea, and there are different types of Earl Grey tea. There's Royal Grey and I don't remember what the other types are. Well, like I said, I'm getting nicotine here. There's the floral and the bergamot flavor. And for me, it's a decent amount of nicotine. Like I was saying before, maybe I'm taking a bit too much of this right now. No back drip anytime. In the meantime, it's a nice enough, but I get a burn on my skin, which is what makes me think that it's the citrus oils. I don't know if it's actually citrus oils in there or it's sat next to citrus oils to get the smell, but I get a burn on the skin around my nose, not even in my nostrils. Now, I wasn't clogged up before, but I'm breathing well. So if anybody says that the bergamot is cleaning up, is opening up your sinuses more than menthol without getting the rebound. I guess it depends on how sensitive you are to the menthol. I think I'd get more into menthol snuffs. One is because they're more popular here, and two because I'm not so scared about the backlash of getting the citrus oils on my skin. So again, I don't think I have enough experience with SPs to rate this between the other SPs. It's a nice snuff, good snuff. I think having an SP around for me is a good idea. I can see when I would be in a Tabik mode and when I would be in an SP extra mode. I think if I need more of a, I want to get myself more hyped up, I would go for an SP extra, and this is more of a relaxing, more of a mellow SP. I like it. I think this tin will probably last me a while, especially since I have other SPs around, and like I said, I'm not such a maven on SPs that I can say this one I like so much better than the others. So if this runs out, I will just go to the Queen's Extra Strong that I have, the best SP that I have, and SP Extra that I have, or the mentholated SPs that I have, more Silver Dollar Original, or some of the OG from the crystals, which I haven't had in a while, and I'll tell you why. That I had a bad tin, I think got moldy, and it put me off to it. Okay, this has gotten to been a 14-minute review. I'm sure you're bored of listening to me talk about absolutely nothing here. So let me know what your comments. Let me know what your comments. Let me know in the comments how to rate how to rate SPs. Why you like one over another. Why, maybe Snuff anybody can tell me why Tabik is his favorite over best SP. Or over Queen's Extra Strong, because I think he said that he likes one over the other. And even though that I heard the Wilson says that their official line is that Tabik and Queen's Extra Strong are the same, I get a difference from them. And subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. Thank God. And it didn't stop recording.